Thank you for joining. My name is Rajeshwari Pramdasi. I am one of the teachers for Gaura Nitai classroom. And it's one of the classroom in Goloka Children's School. The age group is 10 to 12 years old. This is our extension of Gaura Purnima celebration. Our classroom kids, along with some parents, are going to do Siksastakam prayers. Basically, they'll be reciting the verse and reading the translation. And also they will be explaining their understanding of each shloka, all the 8 valuable jewels given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for us. So the performance will begin now. Again, I would like to also thank all the students and parents who have participated in the performance on behalf of our classroom, myself and Deepika Mataji. Thank you all so much. Hare Krishna.
Today is very auspicious day of appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
I heard that Goloka Children's School is having an online celebration.
Let's watch their presentation on Siksastakam prayers and meditate upon those valuable instructions given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
As foretold in Vedic scriptures, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, appeared on earth 500 years ago as Lord Sri Chaitanya, playing the role of a devotee. The 8 verses entitled Sri Siksastakam were the only written instructions of Lord Chaitanya. These verses clearly reveal his mission, the reason for which he came, and how to reach the stage of love of God in this life. And it is meant for all of us in the unfortunate age of Kali.
Lord Chaitanya started his worldwide Sankirtan mission of propagating the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, the process of God realization for this Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. For the pleasure of Lord Sri Chaitanya and Srila Prabhupada, we, Gaura Nitai class students, are going to be reciting the Siksastakam prayers. Hope you enjoy.
Cheto Tarpanamarjanam Pavamahadavagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandika Vittaranam Vidhyavadu Anandam Buddhivartanam Pratipadam Purnamita Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam.
Let there be all victory for the chanting of the holy name of Lord Krishna, which can cleanse the mirror of the heart and stop the miseries of the blazing fire of material existence. That chanting is the waxing moon that spreads the white lotus of good fortune for all living entities. It is the life and soul of all education. The chanting of the holy name of Krishna expands the blissful ocean of transcendental life. It gives a cooling effect to everyone and enables everyone to taste full nectar at every step.
All glories to Sri Krishna Sankirtana. All glories to Lord Sri Gauranga.
Very beautiful verse. This verse describes the 7 glories of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Let's discuss how chanting of holy name cleanses our heart.
Sure. We are all eternal spirit souls meant to serve the Lord, but instead of serving Krishna, we serve Maya in the material world. Because of this, our heart has so much of contamination for millions of lifetimes. By chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, our heart becomes clean.
Can we discuss some examples to understand this?
Sure, I have an analogy. If we have a mirror that is covered in dirt, and if we clean it, we can see ourselves more clearly. Similarly, chanting is the cleansing process. By chanting, one can stop the cycle of repeated birth and death in the material world.
Wow, that's very nice.
There are many examples of this in the scripture. For example, Mrigari, a cruel vicious hunter, became a soft-hearted pure devotee by chanting the name of the Lord.
Ratnakar the dacoit became Valmiki by chanting the holy name of Ram, and he wrote the great epic Ramayana.
Even a Jamila was saved by chanting the name of Narayan at the time of death.
Anandam Buddhivardhanam. That means ocean of Ananda means happiness increases just by chanting the holy name.
Sarvatma Snapanam means chanting purifies all souls. In the age of Kali, the Sankirtan movement is inaugurated by Lord Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Let's watch the next verse.
नाम्नामकारि बहुधा निज सर्वशक्तिः तत्रार्पितनियमितस्मरणेन कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमिदृशमिह जनिनानुरागः.
O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names you have invested all your transcendental energies, and there are no hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by chanting your holy names, but I'm so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
All glories to the holy name of the Lord Krishna. All glories to Sri Gauranga.
Can we discuss the verse a little bit?
Yeah.
Krishna has many transcendental names, and he has invested all his potencies in his name. His potencies are very powerful. We should take shelter in his name.
I have an example. When monkeys wrote Lord Ram's name on the stones floated to help them build a bridge.
Yes, and we can feel protected when we chant Krishna's holy name.
Mm-hmm. Yes, another example. Kajendra the elephant who took shelter of the Lord's name during the difficult time and thus saved.
Yes. Holy name gives good fortune.
In Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna says, the world becomes joyful hearing your name, and thus do all become attached to you. Arjuna also accepts the potency of the holy name.
Yes. The holy name of Krishna is not different from Krishna himself. In the material world, we find a difference between name and the object. For example, suppose you're thirsty and you say water, 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 it's not going to satisfy your thirst. But if we want Krishna and we chant Krishna, 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 then he is personally present in his name.
There are no hard and fast rules of chanting the holy names of Krishna. Anyone can chant, anywhere and at any time. The chanting may be done loudly or softly, alone or in a group. Thus, one can chant in the temple, while walking down the street, while working in the office, while riding on the bike. In this way, one should be engaged in the chanting the holy names.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
The one who thinks himself lower than the grass, but more tolerant than a tree, and does not expect personal honor, but is always prepared to give respect to others, can easily chant the holy name of the Lord.
All glories to Lord Shri Krishna. All glories to Lord Gauranga.
This verse explains how one should chant.
We mustn't be puffed up, otherwise we will not receive the mercy of the Lord.
Yes, we cannot be puffed up by false prestige due to ego, wealth, and beauty, which will not invoke Krishna's mercy.
Krishna can create anything at his own sweet will. If we make offerings and if it's made with love, then only will he accept it. If Krishna does not want our offerings, he only wants our love.
Yes, I have an example. Sanatana Goswami was living in Vrindavana under a tree with his deity Madana Mohana hanging in a tree. One day, Madana Mohana asked Sanatana Goswami, "All you feed me is these dry chapatis, which doesn't even have salt. How can I eat?" Then Sanatana Goswami replied, "I am an old man. I can't move. Please accept these." Then Madana Mohana had to accept those chapatis because those were offered by his devotee with pure love.
Very nice. I also have another example. Krishna declined the great feast that was prepared by Duryodhana, but accepted the dry banana peel that was given to him by Vidyadhara's wife.
How merciful the Lord is. When we chant, we need to chant in a humble mode.
In addition, we must be tolerant like trees. Like Prahlad Maharaj was, he tolerated all of the difficulties that came his way, all while executing devotional service. Also, we must see everybody as part and parcels of Krishna, and we should be good to all living beings. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
I can't wait to hear the fourth verse.
Nam na janam na sundarim kavitam va jagadeesha kamaye mama janmani janmanishware bhavatad bhaktir ahaituki tvai.
Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire a beautiful woman, nor do I desire a number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth.
In this verse, Lord Sri Chaitanya is teaching us what is real bhakti.
Yes, the devotee's only desire is to be able to serve the Lord without any personal motivation. He is even prepared to go to hell for the service of the Lord.
I have an example. When Krishna pretended to have a headache and asked for dust from his devotee, when everyone refused to give, gopis were ready to give the dust from their feet and were ready to go to hell for their action. All they desired was Krishna should get better. That is real bhakti.
Lord Chaitanya, who is Krishna himself, came as a devotee praying for devotional service life after life.
Can we hear the next verse?
Ainanda tanuja kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavamudha kripaya tava pada pankaja stitadhuli sadrishim vichintaya.
O son of Maharaja Nanda, Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean and place me as the atom of your lotus feet.
Although Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself, he is speaking like an ordinary living being in this material world and showing us the way to bhakti.
For example, if a teacher takes a student's hand and writes ABC, this does not mean the teacher doesn't know how to write ABC. Similarly, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself, but he is still teaching us how to perform devotional service unto the Supreme Lord.
Very beautiful verse to meditate on every day. Let's see the next one.
Nayanam galadashrudharaya Vadanam gadgadarudhaya gira Pulakair nichitam vapugata Tavanama grahani bhavishyati.
O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name?
Lord Chaitanya is praying to Krishna in this verse. He wants to be able to chant the holy name of Krishna with ecstatic love.
Very nice.
Lord Chaitanya says that without the love of Godhead, his life is very useless. He is praying to the Lord to accept him as his servant, and the salary he wants is love of Krishna.
All glory to the Lord Sri Chaitanya.
Yugaitam Nishena Kashasha Prabhushaitam Shunyaitam Yagat Sarvam Govinda Virahaname.
O Govinda, feeling your separations, I'm considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence.
Thus, Lord Chaitanya is expressing the feelings of separation from Lord Krishna.
All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya.
Let's hear the last verse.
Syavapadaratam pinashtumam adarshanamal mahatam karotu va yata tata va vidhatu lampato mat prananastastu saevana paraha.
I know no one but Krishna is my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally.
All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya.
Final verse of Lord Chaitanya's prayer to Krishna.
Lord Chaitanya is saying Krishna is the Lord of his life in all conditions. Prabhura Siksastakam sloka ye pade sune Krishna prema bhakti tara bade dine dine.
If anyone recite or hears Siksastakam, his love and devotion for Krishna increases day by day.
All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna. So, thank you for everybody being the part of the Sunday program today. And Rajeshwari Pran Mataji, you want to say some words about the kids who are part of the drama? Few minutes, and then I can take over. Maybe your vote of thanks to all the kids and the parents.
Yeah, our sincere thanks to all the students and parents who participated in the performance. It was a wonderful performance. And thank you. I also want to thank you and then Lal Gopal Prabhu and temple management for the opportunity to play this video today.